We're in Playa Honda today. It's a beautiful day, 30s, lovely blue sky as you can see. We come down here to show you the new market which operates on the third Saturday of every month, and this is the very first one, and it's in Calle Mayor, which is one of my favourite streets in Playa Honda. It's normally lined, and as you can see now, is lined with loads of cafes, bars and restaurants. So let's go take a look at the market. It's billed as an agricultural and artisan market, and there's a real buzz here. There's music playing, loads and loads of people about. It looks really nice. So we've got fruit and veg there on the left. Cheeses. More fruit and veg. As you can see on the other side of the street, there are lots and lots of bars, cafes and restaurants. Another cheese place. Fruit and veg from So. Some music playing up ahead. Art stalls there. Dolomite Cafe is very well known here. Place selling various different types of seeds there. So the way markets work here at the moment is, you can see it's marked off, and you've got one route through them. As you enter, you may be temperature checked. I haven't actually been into it yet, so I don't know. And obviously you're asked to sanitize your hands. They're selling local marmalades there. Pizzeria on the right. More arty kind of stuff. Stuff made from beeswax there. Another candle place. Bit of pottery. Markets are certainly very popular in Lanzarote. I left Aria half an hour ago or so, and it was absolutely packed for the market up there, and I've come down here, and as you can see, this is very similar. So we've got some interesting wooden stuff there. Small things made of wood, that says in English. Cake place. In fact, two cake places. So there you go, we've walked the length of the market. I know I went up there fairly swiftly, but it was pretty crowded and I didn't really want to get in everybody's way. But come down on the third Saturday of any month and you will be able to enjoy this market yourselves. But on any other day, come down anyway and enjoy some of those wonderful cafes on the pavements. It's a reasonable walk here from Puerto del Carmen. If you want to come and visit Playa Honda next time you're in town, you can go all the way along the promenade right past the airport. So that's the new agricultural and artisan market of Playa Honda. Of course, no visit to Playa Honda would be complete without coming down to the beach. We've still got the dregs of the Pinot tides, the very high tides at the moment. This beach is normally quite a lot further out in terms of sand than we've got at the moment. And we'll have a walk along the promenade and see what's going on down here. There's a Ryanair just starting its takeoff run from the airport. We should hear it in a minute. Nose wheel's just off and we'll get the roar as it goes behind these buildings here. Ah, it was too low. See how many people are enjoying the beach on this breezy but very warm day. Saturday's very much beach day on the island. And we'll go on round to the restaurants around the corner and see how they're doing. This is such a nice bay, this one, as you can see. There are moorings, so you can bring your boat round here and moor up, swim ashore and get some food. And in this section, all along the left, there are little tapas bars, which are doing good trade. It's just gone 1 o'clock, a bit early for lunch for locals. And it's Saturday. There's a nice cooling breeze. It's a good job really. It would be a bit hot to be striding along like this if there wasn't any breeze at all to cool me down. This section now you're not allowed to ride bikes in at the moment. And just as I say that, a bicycle appears. You're not supposed to ride bikes on this section at the moment. They obviously missed the signs, I guess. This little run here is always good, and they're all much of a muchness. They do standard Canarian tapas, all great value for money, and excellent food as well. Judging by the quadricycle there, someone's ventured up here from either Puerto del Carmen or Costa de Giza, I guess. So they've earned their tapas and cold beer, no doubt. So there you go, from Playa Honda on a lovely, warm, sunny Saturday. Now, the other thing Playa Honda is well known for, of course, is that the airport is here. Lanzarote Airport, or as it's now known, Aeropuerto Cesar Manrique. It was originally a grass runway, military airfield. Started accepting commercial flights in the 1970s and is now one of the busiest single runway airports in the world. And we've got an aircraft taking off now that I thought I'd shoot for you. This is a Vueling Airbus A320 and it's heading to Barcelona. There's a nice cycleway that goes around. You'll see a cyclist in a minute. Happy flight to Barcelona. I was about to head off when I saw two aircraft in the landing pattern. The first one you might just be able to see, which is down now. It's a Binter ATR 72. I checked on my app and that's coming from Tenerife. It'll probably vacate the runway very early, so we won't see much of it. The other aircraft behind it is another Vueling. It's an Airbus A321 and that's inbound from Malaga. So I thought I'd just hang around a bit and catch these two for you as well. Those ATR 72s are great fun because they're high wing. You get a fantastic view, and they fly relatively low. You get a fantastic view of the islands as you island hop between them. It's going to be a very busy weekend at the airport. Well over 100 flights due in, and that's not including the little island hopper flights. Those are flights either from the mainland of Spain or international flights from the rest of Europe. You might just be able to make out the landing lights on that Vueling aircraft coming in now. So this, while it's getting a bit closer to us, this cycleway, and you can see some cyclists on it now, goes around the airport and basically joins up Puerto del Carmen without having to go round the bottom end of the airport. So from Puerto del Carmen you can travel up here and access Playa Honda relatively easily. So here comes that Airbus now. We should get a good view of it. Hopefully it's not too light. If it's light it might come off at that early junction, but if it's still relatively heavy and well laden it will come all the way down the runway and we'll get a really good view of it here. That looks like it's stopping very quickly indeed, so I guess it's relatively light. Vueling is part of the same group as British Airways and Iberia, so it's part of the IAG group. It's their kind of, it's Spain's kind of EasyJet, I guess. They do a lot of flights between the Canary Islands and the mainland of Spain. And yeah, as I suspected, instead of coming all the way up here to the last exit, it's been able to turn off the runway relatively quickly. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry for those of you who aren't into aircraft and all that stuff, but hopefully you enjoyed the earlier part of the video. And that's it from Playa Honda. Bye for now.